Hello there everybody, my name is Logan S, and welcome to my Paris-only playthrough of Pokémon FireRed. Now, jumping off, getting straight into this beginning and part of this video, we are going to immediately go and challenge Sabrina. I'm a little bit worried about this, but Paris has been good at tanking some psychic attacks, so I do my ceremonial save, get into this battle where Sabrina is going to lead off with Kadabra. We are only at level 57, so we are still a little over leveled, but Kadabra's going to smartly put up a reflect and raise its defense so that my only real attack I can hit them with is slash. Won't do anywhere near as much damage, so Kadabra is fast asleep. I use a slash, and even with the reflect up, like without that reflect, I think that would have been a one-hit KO move. But we get her to waste a hyper potion, no big deal. Kadabra's going to stay asleep. Kadabra wakes up, and I can tank this future sight no problem. I'm not worried about it, and Kadabra goes down. Very good start, getting through Kadabra without taking any damage, but, you know, a little bit of damage upcoming with that future sight attack. Our ace, the Paris, levels up. We are not going to switch up any Pokemon. I do have a bunch of Meowth and stuff like that with me, just for the pickup ability, you know. And Sabrina decides to bring in Venomoth next. I put this thing to sleep immediately. Just try to conserve as much HP as possible. Reflect wears off, thankfully. So now we are going to be hitting at full power. And look at that. It's going to be another two-hit move. We're going to tank this future sight. Let's see how much damage it does. And that's not bad at all. I'm not worried about that. One more slash, and we are, I think, halfway through Sabrina's Pokemon. Mr. Mime is coming up next. Only level 37, so we're just going to immediately put this thing to sleep and slash away and hopefully take it down in 2 hits. If you watched the last video, you'll know that I now have the move Hidden Power, which could make or break this entire run. Oh, Sabrina has a full heal. I was not expecting that, but no big deal. It's still just a 2-hit move. She's going to waste another Hyper Potion. Thank you for wasting these before Alakazam comes out. But anyway, back to the Hidden Power. Between the last video and this one, I just ran around battling as many Pokemon as I could, trying to find out what Hidden Power Paris has, because we are going to need help for Agatha, because we cannot take Agatha down with just Giga Drain. And as far as I can tell, literally none of the Pokemon that I went up against, and I went up against a lot, I didn't hit them for super effective damage with Hidden Power, which leads me to believe that our Paris' Hidden Power is the Dragon type. And I also looked it up because I wanted to make sure, but the only Dragon types in the entire game that you can battle, unless, you know, you can battle another person, which I can't. The only other one is Lance, so I'm not going to know until we get to Lance of the Elite Four for sure if this is a Dragon type move. But I decided to use Hidden Power there to take down the Alakazam, and I was able to beat Sabrina with only a level 58 Paris on the first attempt, which was shocking to me. I don't remember the last time I took down a gym leader on the first attempt. It might have been Erica. Yeah, I think it was Erica. Anyway, I remembered that I needed to go and get strength, so I make my way now to Cinnabar Island. I figured, you know what, we're at the point of the game. Let's just go straight into this so that we can get our 7th gym badge, because this is the one I am most worried about. But, of course, in order to get to battle Blaine, we have to make our way through the Pokemon Mansion. I always get lost in here, so I looked up a quick little tutorial on the quickest way to get through here, and we get everything, and I do not have, I thought I didn't have an escape rope, but I did. But Paris faints on the way out, no big deal. I just run from everything. I'm not battling with anybody other than Paris. So I now am ready to try to take on the Cinnabar Gym, and this is going to be so difficult because Paris is super weak to fire. I mean, I think it's 4 times weak to fire, so Here I'm just swapping out, getting some Meowth back, because every time we defeat a trainer, Meowth has pickup and has a chance of picking up a random berry most of the time, but stock up on some items and some max repels for later, and we're going to make our way through this quiz. Now, on a normal playthrough, I just battle all of these trainers just for the heck of it, just for the experience. I'm a little bit worried about the TM one, because I remembered there was one that asked you what is the TM move, and it's a fake move anyway, so okay, I was worried I was going to have to look up what TM something is, but let's get in here. We're going to do our ceremonial first save, or sorry, our ceremonial save before battling the gym leader. I take a deep breath here because I know this is going to be very, very, very difficult. Because all of his Pokemon are fire types. I think all of them have Fire Blast, which is, I know it is going to kill us if they even hit us. So I know my strategy going into here is I cannot take a hit. And unfortunately, right off the bat, Growlithe is going to lower our attack by 1, which is not ideal, because I'm not switching in and out. I literally couldn't switch in and out, but anyway, put the Growlithe to sleep so that it can't burn us. And we are just going to immediately get in, slash. It's going to take 2 hits, and of course, Growlithe wakes up. And Fire Blast is going, I'm going to see, and yes, just like I thought, 1 hit, and we are done. So let's run that back again, shall we? So we're going to have to just hope to get lucky. And look at that, a lucky critical hit. So Growlithe goes down in 1 hit. Up next is this Ponyta, and I'm a little bit worried that this Ponyta is going to outspeed me. So if this thing outspeeds me and hits me with a fire type attack, we are done. But luckily, I outspeed the Ponyta, which is kind of hilarious to think about, that this little bug can outrun a horse. But anyway, Ponyta is asleep. So we hit it with a slash, and we get another lucky critical hit. So look at that. We are 2 Pokemon down, 2 to go against Blaine. And Rapidash is coming in, and I know there is absolutely no way we are going to be faster than Rapidash. So I decided to try, and yep, just like I thought, Rapidash is faster than us, and the only way I can think of us beating him without trying to so over level is just to get the Quick Claw. So I made a little side trip, got the Quick Claw, get back in here, so let's see if we can take him down with the Quick Claw. Growlithe comes in, immediately going to put it to sleep, just like last time. That is our go-to strategy, because we can hopefully get more moves off, but I already know I'm faster than the Growlithe and the Ponyta, so I should be able to take them down. I won't be getting as lucky with the crits this time, but it goes down to 2 hits. Thankfully, it stayed asleep, and Growlithe is down once more. Now, through the magic of editing, you guys are not going to see just how many times I had to play this fight. Oh my god, I guarantee you I tried at least 20 to 30 times, because if Spore doesn't work the way it should, or if they wake up after only 1 turn, I'm cooked. I'm done. So you guys are only going to see the successful run, hopefully. So I take down the Ponyta, slash, does little over half damage, so it stays asleep, thankfully. You do not know how many times that thing kept waking up after only 1 turn of being asleep and finishing me off, but that goes down. Now it is time for the big boys. It is time for Rapidash to come in here. My only hope is to put it to sleep, and oh, it missed. That is huge. If our Quick Claw doesn't activate, we have to hope that this, I think it's an 80% accuracy move, I think. Anyway, we have to hope that it misses. And here, he's going to use a full heal to get Rapidash back up, and we get a huge critical hit here, but it lives on probably literally 1 HP. And I have a feeling he's going to use a Hyper Potion, and he does, so I can use Spore, thankfully without having to hope for another Quick Claw or miss from Fire Blast. So put the Rapidash back to sleep, and we need to get back to some slashes, because this thing looks like it's going to take 3 hits to take down. And yep, it's going to take 3 hits, so I have to hope, and it wakes up again, and let's run that over again. So I'm just going to cut back to whenever we got back up to Rapidash, and it's asleep. Like I said, I guarantee you it took me at least 10 or 15 tries before I was able to get past this Rapidash. The Full heal wakes it up again, but I knew he was going to do that. Because, like I said, I tried this battle so many times. Put it back to sleep so he's not going to be able to wake it up. And now we can slash and hope that it doesn't wake up. Or if it does wake up, hopefully it misses. And Rapidash stays asleep, thankfully. And now I know if the only option is just to hit slash, it does wake up. And look at that, it missed. Now, like I said, don't think that this was all in one go. Like, I battled Blaine probably 30 times. So we have finally made it to his Arcanine, and this is the first time I made it to the Arcanine, and oh yeah, it's going to lower our slash even more. But I hadn't really made it to Arcanine yet, and I'm surprised to learn it looks like, are we faster than Arcanine because we got to go first? Or maybe it was just our Quick Claw. Or honestly, I think we are speed tied because it's just about a 50-50, like 50% of the time I tried to move against it, I went first. 50% of the time, Arcanine went first. Like right there, it woke up, hit us, and let's reset again. And immediately put it to sleep. So yeah, I think we are speed tied with this Arcanine, which is still really interesting. But I do have the Quick Claw, so hopefully I'll get to go first a little bit more. And we need this thing to stay asleep for at the maximum number of turns possible if we're going to have any hope whatsoever of beating this, because look at that slash. That does absolutely nothing because of the way that we've had our attack lowered twice now in this battle. I try to predict a wake up here, and it doesn't work. So I go back to slash, and I now know that this thing has been asleep for, I think, the maximum number of turns. So my only option I know here is to hope that it's going to miss this Fire Blast, and it does. Thankfully, you do not know how many times I will get this far just to have to reset. And we put the Arcanine back to sleep. Okay, so now if this thing can stay asleep for the maximum number of turns, we are golden. But we hit a slash here, and now I know the only thing I need to do is hopefully get a crit. I decided to go for Hidden Power just because, you know, we've been lowered a couple of stages, and finally, after about 30 attempts on Blaine, I'm able to take Arcanine down. We had to have that crit there. If it wasn't for the crit, he was probably going to heal back up, and we were going to have to start that whole process over again. So I am so thankful I finally got lucky, and we have 7 gym badges, using only a Paris. From here, we obviously have to go do some of the story stuff on the Sevi Islands, Islands 1, 2, and 3. Now, I do know that we can get Body Slam for Paris here if I can find some tiny mushrooms or big mushrooms, whatever it was, but I'm going back and forth on if I want to do that or not. Anyway, the only trouble I had in this little section was this fight against this biker guy right here. You had to fight like 6 of these guys in a row. The first 5 went down no problem, but this guy has a Wheezing and a Muck, and poison types have not been kind to us in this run. But thankfully I was able to put it to sleep, heal up, get rid of the poison, and take down this Wheezing before it wakes up, get up to level 60. And Muck is going to come in, and it's the same strategy again, just put it to sleep and try to attack it. But we are coming up on the last minute or so of this video, so if you've watched this far, thank you so much. Consider giving me a subscription because I plan on doing more of this stuff as we go. We are gonna now move all the way through here. We need to get to, I think her name is her name Lorelei? No, her name's not, whatever the little girl's name is, and we have to battle that Hypno, of course. And with that, we are just about done with this video. When we come back, the next video will be me taking on the 8th gym and then getting all the way up to the Elite Four. Then hopefully the video after that will be the Elite Four and then the champion. So we are getting close to seeing if we can finally do this. I finally have hope, but I'm just gonna heal up, fly, and save in Viridian City. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.